On Mint, we aim to simplify the complex world of finance, and this season, we have examined treasury bills, treasury bonds, and money market funds as some of the ways you can make your money work for you. This week, we discover why there is renewed momentum in the corporate bond market and what it signifies for investors. Mint starts now. Also on Mint, budget gifting, giving without going broke. Tiny chefs, inside the kids can cook kitchen. Faidi HR, from endless paperwork to the cloud.
Earn it, spend it, save, invest. Earn it, spend it, save, invest. Mola, kila siku niko chesa. Mola, make more bila stress. Mola, kila siku wesa. Mola, make more bila stress.
Corporate bonds are currently the hottest financial topic in town. This is after EABL brewed success, raising 16 billion Kenya shillings, 5 billion shillings more than the 11 billion shillings it sought to raise. Meanwhile, investors have overwhelmingly heeded Safaricom's call to put their money in its green future. To ensure that you are making the right money moves, this week we explore exactly what corporate bonds are, what a green bond is, and how you can play in this market.
Earn it, spend it, save, invest.
After a lull in the corporate bond market in Kenya over the last several years, the top companies in the country are back in the scene and investors are eager to play. In November 2025, East African Breweries Limited issued a 5-year corporate bond offering an interest of 11.8% payable twice a year with a minimum subscription of 10,000 Kenya shillings. EABL received valid applications worth 16.76 billion Kenya shillings, surpassing the 11 billion Kenya shillings target. Meanwhile, Safaricom's first part of its green bond offering received bids totaling 41.6 billion shillings against a target of 15 billion shillings. The 5-year green bond offered tax-free interest rate of 10.4% with minimum application set at 50,000 shillings. Surprisingly, the bids for the first tranche were even more than the total 40 billion shillings Safaricom targets to raise in the market. An indicator of the strong investor confidence in Safaricom's performance, prospects, and strategic direction. A green bond means Safaricom is raising capital specifically to finance eligible environmental specific projects. So, let us break it down. A corporate bond is simply a loan from the public to a company. You lend your money to a company, and the company pays you an interest regularly, and at the end of the agreed period, you get back the money you had lent. You may be asking yourself why a company would need the public to lend money to it. There are possible reasons. A corporate bond is cheaper than borrowing from a bank. A bond has predictable interest payments. There is no loss of ownership or dilution of shares in the company. And a bond allows a company to match long-term projects with long-term funding. So, that's for a company, but what is there for you? There are numerous benefits to buying a corporate bond for an individual. A corporate bond is a source of steady income. Corporate bonds are easily transferable, making them quick to sell in the market in times of need. They are a prudent way of saving money for the future, and they are also accepted as a guarantee to loans by SACCOs and banks. But on the flip side, investors considering investing in corporate bonds should be aware that numerous variables can affect their transactions. There is exposure to rising interest rates. Bond prices fall when interest rates rise. Corporate bonds are not insured, so you can lose the principal on your bonds. Bonds have a low chance of capital appreciation as compared to, say, stocks. Yields on bonds are determined by size of investments, with mega investors rewarded best. If you decide to invest in a corporate bond, this is what you need. Be willing to invest the minimum amount, which can range from 10,000 to 100,000. You also need to have a bank account with a commercial bank in Kenya. And you must open a CDS account with a central bank. So, there you have it. What you need to know about corporate bonds. Happy investing.
Earn it, spend it, save, invest.
Christmas is just days away, and so is this peak spending season. This means there are countless offers and discounts across shops, online stores and malls. For many households, December is the most expensive month of the year, driven by travel, food, and gifts. Behind the wrapping paper and festive cheer, some people unfortunately start the new year in debt. So tonight, we're asking, is Christmas gifting about thought or about costs?
A good gift means different things to different people. For some, it's about value. For others, it's about meaning. But for most, it's how well the gift reflects the relationship behind it.
I think my idea of a good gift is something that someone can use, because there is no point in getting a person a gift that they don't like or won't use. So if I get you a car and you can't drive, then it loses its meaning.
A good gift is something that is, maybe to repeat the same word, meaningful, but enough for something that this person cares about. So maybe they haven't even told you directly, but umesikia maybe from different conversations that you guys have had, ukafeel enyewe, maybe they would really want to have this or to get this. It's also not about them affording it, ama kitu yenye like ni simply affordable. It just has to be ni kitu functional na kitu unaweza get your mse na ata appreciate na maybe atakuwa kitumia from time to time.
A good gift is something that's long lasting, something that I'll always look back and remember. Probably where it came from. Not something that I'll just use for a short while or for just a minute or a second and it's over.
Most of us remember gifts that made us feel truly seen, that felt personal, and that came at the right time in the right way.
So this past weekend, I actually had a birthday party and one of my friends got me a Liverpool jersey. To me that's meaningful because in the intersection here like two things. So kuna football, which is something I really love, and Liverpool, which is the team that I support.
I was born in January, so I rarely get gifts for my birthday. But one time my friend gifted me with a photo shoot for my birthday, and I was really big on pictures at that time for Instagram, so I enjoyed that one.
Being generous shouldn't mean going broke, and thinking about your finances when giving a gift doesn't mean you lack care.
If anything costs more than I can spare, I don't think I need to get it for anyone. So if it's not money that I can do without, then it's probably way off my budget. So I think you need to strike a balance between when you're being generous, gifting your friends or your loved ones, how does it affect your pocket and is it going to make you struggle in the long run?
Whatever I spend, whatever I save, whatever I invest, and whatever I give out is all divided equally, in a sense where I don't have to spare much and give out little, or spare little and give out much.
Here are a few gifting on a budget tips. Set a budget before emotions take over. Choose meaningful gifts over trendy ones. Never gift from guilt. Aim for thoughtfulness. Do not spend what you cannot recover. Remember, handwritten notes last longer than a receipt.
As Christmas approaches, the spending decisions made now will influence January's finances. While the season promotes generosity, financial stability remains essential. But thoughtful giving doesn't need to cause financial strain, and festive celebrations shouldn't lead to monetary regret. This season, the most considerate gift you can give might be the one that you genuinely can afford. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back. Coming up, Faidi HR, from endless paperwork to the cloud.
Earn it, spend it, save, invest. Moolah, kila siku waste that moolah, make more bila stress.
Welcome back to Mint, where we explore the world of personal finance, making it simple and relatable for you. Whether you're looking to earn, spend, save, or invest, we've got you covered.
Earn it, spend it, save, invest.
In today's segment of Inside Hustle, we step into a kitchen where children take the lead. Behind this mission is Kennedy Moravin Jagi, or Chef Ken, who teaches young aspiring chefs everything about cookery, from the right mix of seasoning to preparing delightful meals.
Hi guys, my name is Chef Jewel and welcome to Kids Can Cook Kitchen.
The kitchen is not an adult-only space. Well, not at Kids Can Cook Kitchen, where tiny hands are busy whisking, slicing, and dicing, whipping up delicious treats. From 6-year-olds frying eggs to older children baking, Chef Ken believes that building a healthy nation starts right in the kitchen.
Many years ago, I was a preschool or Montessori teacher. So I used to teach little kids. Then as I was progressing on, also I had a passion for cooking. So I went to college, to Utalii, and I did food production.
After graduating from Utalii College, Chef Ken spent 4 years working in Kenyan restaurants and a year in the United Kingdom, where he was inspired to teach children how to cook.
When I came back, I thought that it was good that kids from a younger age have food knowledge, because they are at the UK, they are very precise, they know what they eat, they know the portions. So if we teach our kids how to make food and what food they should eat at a younger age, so as they grow, we'll have, a healthy nation, also responsible kids who know to make a lot of foodstuffs.
To teach children in Kenya, Chef Ken kept himself up to date on the Kenyan education system. When it shifted from 844 to the competency-based education, he sees the opportunity as the new system incorporated extracurricular activities such as cooking.
When we approached 1 school, 2 schools, 3 schools, and the idea was good, and they bought the idea. This has been like 4 years now down the line. We encourage a 1-year curriculum. So if you join in first term, you will take cookery classes for the whole year. Then we'll award you with certificate of participation.
Chef Ken teaches them how to prepare a wide range of foods.
Jewel, what do you know how to cook?
Waffles, sunny side up.
When you are making a curriculum for school, we try and categorize it in like a 3-course menu. So you'll get we'll do 2 starters, 2 main course, 2 desserts, and 2 breakfast items.
As young aspiring chefs, the children are taught about food knowledge and nutrition, recipe interpretation, menu planning, dining etiquette, and kitchen safety and hygiene.
We have aprons and we have hats. And also the first rule before you get in our class is to wash your hands. Yes. In a class, we have chefs who move around. So at first what we do, we give expectations that first a knife is a dangerous object. As you can see, we have 2 types of knife, a sharp one and this one is blunt, just to tell them that, to show them how to handle a knife. That is number 1 in a class, and a knife is a dangerous object as well as a useful object in the class. So that one we ensure. And after, you see Jewel, she cannot lift the knife unless the instructions are given that take your knife, chop, put it down. Yes. Then on the fire, as you can see, we use induction plates in all our classes or all our lessons because it is less dangerous. We use electricity. You cannot get burnt, because now when you use open flame, it is more dangerous.
Although these enjoyable classes are tasty and engaging for children, there is a business aspect behind Kids Can Cook Kitchen. Chef Ken invested 300,000 Kenya shillings in equipment, including cookers, chopping boards, and all necessary cutlery. At each school he attends, he brings a portable kitchen and ingredients for the day. He is paid per term after completing the work, which has helped him learn to manage his money during school holidays.
It needs a lot of discipline because when no school, no work. So we need to save for what we have gained through the term to sustain us. Like this third term, it's very long. We have like 3 months. So we need to save up to start in January.
While it's enjoyable to train the children, finding chefs who are patient with them proves difficult. This is because the pace of hotel kitchens and classroom kitchens varies. However, the growing number of schools offering these classes and the appreciation from parents for the skills their children gain are notable achievements for Chef Ken. Today, Chef Ken has introduced cooking to 10 schools and parents love the results.
When you are just in the supermarket and you meet a parent and the kids say, "Oh, that is my chef." Then the parents say, "Hey, you know, I was cooked breakfast in bed," and they are very happy.
Earn it, spend it, save, invest.
More often than not, startups struggle to achieve profitability, with statistics showing high failure rates in their first year. But that's not Faidi HR's story. Tonight on Boss Moves, Peter Mushemi, the CEO and co-founder of Faidi HR, talks about how the idea for his company was born and how he built it into a trusted cloud solution for growing enterprises. Let's listen in.
We've had more than 300 companies using our platform, including but not limited to some of the major airlines, Air France, KLM, Fida Kenya, Peaceweeds, Trianam Group, Safari Beach Hotel, Diani, so many of them.
Many of Kenya's payroll and HR systems remain outdated, wasting both time and money. However, Peter Mushemi, through his company Faidi HR, has discovered a way to help Kenyan companies manage their staff. This means most organizations' employees no longer have to wait for their checks to clear on payday, as salary payments and services like Payee, SHA, NSSF are processed promptly.
We provide an all-in-one cloud-based payroll and HR platform that allows employers in Kenya and Africa at large to manage their employees efficiently.
Fresh out of university in 2015 with a bachelor's degree in computer science, Peter secured a dream job with a leading fintech company developing software for NGOs, SMEs, and corporates. It was while serving those customers that he recognized other problems they faced that no one was addressing.
Back in the year 2018, 2019, I made the difficult decision to resign from my role as a software engineer and focus more on building a business. I remember at that time we were posted to Tanzania with my co-founder, who is called Mike Kimani. When you are a consultant outside the country, you normally get per diems. I think that per diem is what gave me the energy, and nilipea joto nirudi Kenya, and then I resigned. I wouldn't say I had a lot of savings, because the amount of money that is required to start a company and maintain one is a lot. But I would say I had some few shillings that could take me like 3 months.
In total, Peter and Mike had around 500,000 Kenya shillings saved up as capital to start the business.
Half a million is quite a small amount of money because there are so many costs associated with running a business. Remember, I don't have any other income, and it takes time for a business to pick. And I remember it took us almost 7 months before we had the first customer. Fortunate enough for us, we really didn't need capital to employ software developers, because that mainly our business.
In the early days, as they had no money to pay staff, Peter had to wear many hats, including those of an engineer, a salesman, and an accountant. But he also faced another hurdle: gaining customers' trust.
When I was starting, I think I was 24, 25 years. And I'm approaching a big NGO telling them I have a product here, I have my company. They're like, okay. Find someone 40 years old and they're like, what do you mean you have your company? They don't trust you because you're young. They don't trust that you can deliver. They don't trust that they can trust you with their data.
Fida Kenya, their first client, trusted them enough to bring them on board. It was this experience and others that taught them that most companies use multiple software solutions to address a single problem. Initially, Peter and his co-founder started as a software development agency called Crew HR. However, this model wasn't scalable, so they pivoted to a cloud-based solution, now Faidi HR, with a subscription model where they are paid monthly or annually. This approach is more sustainable and tackles several issues simultaneously, including payroll management, employee onboarding, leave management, timesheet and attendance tracking, and more.
At the end of the day, the customer wants one software that can serve multiple functions within the department. We've had more than 300 companies using our platform, including but not limited to some of the major airlines, Air France, KLM, Fida Kenya, Peace With, Trianum Group, Safari Beach Hotel, Diani. You have customers from Tanzania, Somalia, and that is one of the biggest achievement. For a startup, you're also profitable, which is something that you rarely. It's very uncommon for a startup to have this conversation.
Growth also brings its own set of challenges.
Now you have to think of customer retention. The expectations are increasing, and also when it comes to other issues in technology like security, you have to think of how do I protect my customer from hackers. How do I get compliant?
And to anyone starting a new business, here's some free advice.
Have the vision and focus on their customers, because you might get an investor, get $1 million, get $2 million, but that money will only just buy you time. So the best money is what the customer will pay you, and not just pay you once. If the customer pays you once, twice, and 12 times in a year, then you have a solid business. The thing you need to do is now take care of that customer, make sure they are happy, listen to them, get their feedback, and implement. And please put your ego aside.
Peter's journey shows us that genuine business opportunities start with real problems. One way to spot these opportunities is to listen to customers' struggles and develop solutions based on them. That's it for this episode of Mint. We hope you're living with fresh ideas about investing, spending, and what it takes to keep going as an entrepreneur, and maybe a new respect for flair too. For more information, visit mint at mula.co.ke or tv47.digital. Stay safe and keep minting. Until next week, I'm Lydia Nyawera.